And it's him starting to get tired. Hey, I better leave him down here because he been slumping bad. His last, if I move him up, he might get better. I move him up.
And we welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Rate Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Chicago White Sox.
Ten to 33. Yeah, he probably gonna get 7. What storyline? Let's bring out the wrong.
Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely
White Sox
on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Noah Schultz. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now. Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. He's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone. Sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now the lefty. The changeup missing. Going to count 1 and 2. Schultz went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game. Over to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave them the day off.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
And here is Matt Chapman. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Way out front for strike 2. Lee off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So the Giants leave 1. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brooks Baldwin.
Oh my God! First pitch of the game.
Wow,
he crushed that. He crushed that.
He sends one out the opposite way. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
Andrew Vaughn now. There's a swing and drop. And this one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. Swinging a foul out of play.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. So here's Robert now. He's got 4 hits in the series on 9 at-bats.
Oh,
the middle.
Damn, I thought that was
Yeah. And they take care of Robert for the out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 9.
Oh, gets dirty. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. The White Sox with the homer to get things going. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Yastrzemski launched a homer in his most recent game. This one ripped, but foul to the right. That misses the zone. 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. That one missed. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boone, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
1 out, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Martinez under it, brings it in, out. Number 2. And the batter now, Casey Schmidt. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Schmidt, in his second season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300. And that ends the inning, so we take a break. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Lenin Sosa. Ray back to work. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Fouled off. He was late. Inside, almost got him. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. And a drop third strike leads to the first out. Now here is Miguel Vargas.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Wait. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Tim Elko. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 1. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Edgar Caro.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no run. Ball one, no strikes. And that one is in for a strike. Just missed. Out to short. Sosa sends it across to first, and one away in the top of the third. Brett Wisely in the box now. No balls and a strike. Missed with a changeup, and it's a ball and a strike. Wisely wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it gets by him. So the batting order turns over, and next is the designated hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. Into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastballs.
In the left field, down the line, and it gets by him. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 2-1.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Wade over at second, 1 down. He goes down looking.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Got it. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And there's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. Just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Makes the catch. 1 away.
Really decent glove.
Now the third baseman, Andrew Vaughn, doubled his first time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
In the air, right field. Yastrzemski should have this one. 2 down. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one pushed to the left and foul. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Oh my God! Yes.
Left field, and
there you
he
go.
Knew it.
Andy was on fire again. Yes, back-to-back homers, 2 games back-to-back.
He'll touch them all. His second homer of this series, and we're level. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
That shit crazy. This man is 70-something home.
Pitchers are taught to keep the ball down so that you don't get hurt. But unfortunately on that one, he made a pretty good pitch in terms of location, but it was just a better swing.
And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Huff makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Oh,
And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning. And up next for San Francisco, Sam Huff. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Just missed. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Yastrzemski gets his lead at first with nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a really good job setting him up right there.
Happy Monday.
what's going on, Daniel?
And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done.
Oh my God! God
Oh, now
damn
this
it!
one's blasted deep to
I gave him a
left.
2-run shot.
Way back
Fuck.
there, on its way and
God
out of
damn it.
here. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 4-2. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
God.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Line drive, and there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And now the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one a little bit high. Ball 1.
Wow.
Just missed. 2 runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Not coming back to the gas.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And he chases that one. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run. Welcome back as we take a check of the current
I like that
standings.
they're showing this. Now, let's go. They done did this 2 games straight. That's dope as hell. I like that. They should have been doing that. Now show you need to show who the candidates for the All-Star game. That'll be dope. For the candidates for All-Star. Come on, we're gonna get these runners right back.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't get their base hit. Now he turns and heads for second.
Go back.
Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
It didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Wisely feeds to second, out there, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And next to hit for the Sox, Miguel Vargas.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Foul ball. The other way. Wade. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. So here's Wade now. And first offering is fouled off.
All these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. One thing is they haven't been fooled all that much. 6 of their hits have come off speed pitches.
Swing and a ball
hustle.
out to shallow center. That gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And up next for the Giants, Jung-Hoo Lee. Lifting in the air, right center field.
They're not even letting me switch player.
High
That's
bounce
a glitch
takes
in
it
the
over
game.
the
They won't
fence
even let me
for an
switch player.
automatic double.
They won't even let
Boy,
me
do
switch.
they
That's
catch a
crazy.
break otherwise. You're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Chapman swings through it for strike one. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
Damn.
And that's a base hit. One runs in.
Two.
Here
Oh.
comes the throw. It's off the mark and he
Damn,
scores.
they got 2 more. They're trying to put me away.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Runner on the go. Late swing, foul to the left.
They all over him. They all over his ass. I feel crazy yesterday, so can't.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is downstairs. And the slider just misses. That's a strike. And it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. So Yaz is struck out.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed. And
Baldwin slings to first in time. Casey Schmidt will hit next. And it's fouled away.
All over him. I got birthday. They all over this shit. They all over him.
On the ground to third. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Happy Monday, Daniel.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Ray, back to work.
These graphics are pretty legit.
Takes it in for the out.
Almost
I love
a
the
loud
graphics
start
on
to
this
the
game.
inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Edgar Caro. And he chases that one below the zone.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient.
Did you hear they might have the All-Star game at Wrigley again? It's been since the early 80s, and since 2003
it's supposed to be next year.
for the Sox.
And
That'd be dope. It's supposed to be next year.
Lineup. And when you think about teams capable
Come on,
of rallying
bro.
from this
We
kind
need
of
some
deficit,
runs, bro.
they're right at the top of the
We need
list.
some runs. Damn, you got a quick ass bat like
24
Sheffield.
years old, and he's
You
been
got a
touching
big
home
bat.
plate quite a bit.
That will be cool.
Scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. 2 outs. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys
You should trade back for Tatis 1 year for your Sox franchise hub.
on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
I heard some about that. I don't know. You know what?
2
Can I keep it
down,
real with
nobody
you?
on.
I like the
Almost
White
got
Sox
him.
young players. I think when they play, they got a lot of young talent. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't take on a big contract like that. No, I wouldn't do it. They got some decent young players, believe it or not.
Line
Ooh,
and
right
caught
to
at third by Chapman. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far.
Hey Jay, how are you? Happy Monday.
What's up,
That's
Brandon?
a smart move.
What's going on with you, Brandon?
More money for other players.
More money, other players. Yeah, I wouldn't touch him with a 10-foot pole, man.
Just missed.
You see what's happening with Soto over there with the Mets?
To the right side, Elko
no.
takes it himself.
White Sox got some
And
solid
a
young
quick out
players,
number
believe it or
one.
not.
Brett Wisely getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one
Your
clips the
last bet, I'm
corner.
taking you
Man,
out, bro.
91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one.
yes.
That's a low end fastball
Nasty.
for some pitchers.
And a
Y'all ever
swing and a
finish
miss
the seven?
with number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Ooh.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's
Let's talk,
frustrated
let's
that he
talk,
wasn't
let's
able
talk.
to do anything
Yes,
with
yes,
that.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third.
Astros shut out the Tampa Bay Rays 1-0.
Oh, they shut out Tampa Bay?
3-4 due up in the home
Wow.
half of the 6th.
Y'all winning,
It's
huh,
the
Brandon?
Giants 6.
Y'all starting to
and the
play some
White
good
Sox
baseball,
2.
I see.
Here on the
Y'all
south
playing good
side,
baseball,
here's the third
Brandon.
baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
In the air, out towards left center.
That's good.
Matos makes the grab, 2 down.
Yeah, we're having a good year at baseball. Yeah, we're playing the Pittsburgh Pirates tomorrow.
Y'all got your NLE game with Pittsburgh on. Y'all gonna blow them out probably. Pittsburgh is trash.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Yastrzemski going back on this one.
The wind blew
Pulls
it back
it in on the warning track.
Let me take him out. He's cooked.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Take him out. He's cooked.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cam Boozer. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Boozer.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. A little bit low. So now 1-2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination.
Afternoon, Brandon.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Out in front.
And they'll do it again.
Got him chasing the sweep.
Down on strikes.
He came out of his
I see the your team of the White.
He likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Randy, you missed me. I played your Astros a couple of series back, and I beat the hell out of them. I don't know if you saw it online.
And they are
I whooped your team bad, man.
Jay is there
I
as your
beat
team
Texas,
winning.
too.
On the ball, and is kind of different from the players that we see.
Are we winning right
day in,
now?
day out. Hammered down the right side.
I didn't know. I was playing the game. I didn't even know he was on.
Boozer
today.
winds and deals.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That's why you give him a sweep.
Thinking one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. Chapman stays in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And the sweeper misses.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that'll do it.
Get some runs.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
We got the Dodgers and we got the Rockies. We got 3 tough games, one of the toughest games of the season. But the Dodgers, we're going to probably smash the Rockies. You never know. Damn,
This
he
one
carried
in the
him the
air.
first pitch. Damn, that was a slider, too.
And there's one away.
Come on, we can come back and beat them.
Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. Way outside, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
We take that.
Right
That
for
should
you.
be a double. We can get 2 out of that. We can get 2 out of that.
Around first,
Hustle,
digging for 2.
Hustle.
To second, pulls
Yeah,
him
2
off
out
the
of that.
bag.
get some horn.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second. That one ripped.
Yes.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a really beautiful swing.
Yes. Better take him out.
New arm out of the bullpen, Camilo Doval.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at
Sorry, Tim. You got to go, but damn, it's too
a
late.
high rate this year. Typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Now a chance for Tim Elko. Slinging it to first in time.
Good arm side run. In
Yeah, you guys gonna be playing the Astros at Dakin Park.
Yeah, I just got through playing them 2 series ago.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And there's a foul ball.
What happened to the Minute Maid Park name?
I have no idea. I don't think they, you know what happens, Brandon, is that's the people that sponsor the parks. They probably don't have a sponsorship no more with it.
Getting loose as well.
They're probably not sponsoring no more.
Every park changes its names every year, it seems like.
Stops things from getting out of hand.
I know.
Sox get one
Wow.
on the RBI double. Back here on the south side, Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Only down 3.
And there's a ball.
I almost had a ball. This is crazy as shit.
Comiskey/US Cellular /Guaranteed
Yeah,
Rate Field.
wow.
Not just rate field.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there.
This one was a play.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
Got it.
That's what it was. If you swing at it, could have broke it back.
Dude, all Wrigley just stayed the same and never took any money for the name change.
Yeah, what they sorry. I can't stand these sorry fuckers. I can't stand the Cubs.
That one to
where you
first,
go. Come on, let's
Elko.
get a 3 up, 3 down.
He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop Casey Schmidt.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Casey Schmidt. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth.
That was not me saying that, there was somebody else saying it.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Giants go down quietly, but they still lead at 6-3.
I didn't know, Brandon. It's cool.
Back in.
Okay. Just in case we go extras. Just in case we go extras.
At right field, bottom of the inning, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Brooks Baldwin. Doval back to work.
Oh!
There's a fly ball deep.
Nasty!
And
Second home run, baby! Yes! Second home run of the game.
He's done it
Yes.
again. His second homer of the game.
It's not over with
And
yet.
they
It's
close
not
the
over
gap.
with yet.
It's 6-4.
It's not over. It's not
One
over.
pitch,
It's not over.
one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that.
Man.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Andrew, come on,
Now
man.
pitching for
Yeah.
San Francisco.
Swing and a miss, strike
Okay, send him
one.
back.
Always
Give him
exciting
the
to see a leadoff
play.
home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired
Yeah.
up, and you start to expect a
Down
big
2
inning.
innings. You take that energy. There you go.
Right field.
Gotta cuss your funky ass
And
out
that'll
to
bring
make
the
you
tying
hit.
run to the plate.
Come on, somebody go, y'all.
And it's Tandy
Come on,
up
we
here.
got the right guy
He's
to play
already
too.
homered here in this
Look who
one.
we got to play.
Check
Oh,
swing. Did he go?
and
Yes,
through.
he did.
0-1.
Come on, we can tie it up right here. Oh, tie game, baby! Tie game! Tie game, baby! Tie game, we came back. Tie game, baby! Tie game.
Jolted into this
Yes.
home
Oh
crowd.
my
It's
fucking
their
God.
second home run
Oh
of the
my
inning.
fucking
It's
God.
6-6.
85 homers before the
That's their
All-Star break.
fourth home run
Oh
of the
my
game.
fucking God.
They can't stop,
Oh my
and they
fucking
won't
God.
stop
We
hitting
came back.
home runs in
We
this
came
one, Boo.
back.
They're clearly feeding
Wow,
off of
that's
each other at the
crazy.
dish.
That's crazy as shit. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. That is fucking crazy. Oh my God. I'll be
At this
balling
level, you got to be
all
good.
game.
Sometimes you got to be a little
Wow.
lucky. That was a pretty nasty
Wow,
pitch.
wow,
Sinker
wow.
on the outside
He
corner.
came back.
But he did a great
That's
job of
fucking
covering
crazy.
it, and he hit
That
the
is
ball out of the
fucking
park.
crazy. Wow. But intended is
So it's all
fire.
tied up
35
thanks to the home run.
Let's
Here's the
take the
cleanup
lead.
hitter for the Sox, Luis Robert Jr. A swing and a
Out in
miss,
front.
and that's strike one.
Get me out in front.
0-1's the count.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
And it's
Damn,
clear
he had me out in
nothing
front
in
of
two
12-6.
on the
Man.
designated
That
hitter.
was enough
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Tyler Rogers getting ready to go.
Wow, we came back. That's fucking crazy. We came back. That's wild as shit.
And
Oh.
that's outside.
2 strikes.
Wow.
And
Damn,
a
he
swing and a
struck me
miss. And that's the first
Taking
out.
out
Nice
Tim
recovery
Elko.
after
Taking
giving
him
up the
out.
homer.
Now batting,
And Martinez,
right fielder,
1 for 3.
If he gets this.
Martinez.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Lenny Sosa.
Tied at 6. And now Lenny Sosa. Hard on the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in top 9, and it'll get started with a pinch hitter. Elliot Ramos. He represents the go-ahead run.
He said he had 31 pitches out of shit.
So they turn to their closer, Penn Murphy.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Not in
Damn,
time.
that was a nasty
Great
stop,
effort,
though.
but it's an infield hit.
That was a
One of the
nasty ass
hardest
stop
things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Puts a bunt down. Over to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this whole crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 strikes. Oh, that's off the plate.
On the ground, right side, Baldwin. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Walker.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Vargas goes after that one for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the
I'm
zone.
being desperate. I gotta relax. I gotta relax.
Chapman over to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, number 84.
Oh, your ass coming out, bro. You're trying to win this game.
Tied it. White Sox making a move for a pinch hitter, Anthony Rizzo.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
Swings to a fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
Walk off. Walk off! Game over! Game over, baby! Game over! Game over, walk off. Wow.
He circles the bases, and they walk it off.
Wow. Wow, that's fucking crazy. My fucking pitch hitting skill is phenomenal. Wow. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Shit, we came back and won. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
That was wild. We came
One-run game here today. Your final score,
that was
7-6.
We swept them.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
That was fucking wow, that was wild. Ben Tindy, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Wow, that was crazy. That was a crazy ass game. That was crazy. Shit. That was crazy. Giants 37 at bats, 11 hits, 6 RBIs, no walks, 13 strikeouts. They had 1 home run. They used 4 pitches. Needed the White Sox 34 at bats, 10 hits, 7 RBIs, no walks, 4 Ks. We had 2. Oh, what's right? 2 guys hit 2 homers. They had 5 home runs. 2 by Benintendi and 2 by my leadoff guy and Marcel Rizzo. Wow. And we had these 3 pitches. My starter went for 9 Ks. He was 6 runs, so and we won. That shit crazy. That was a wild game. That was wild. That shit was wild. That shit was wild. That was wild as fuck. Wow. That was wild, man. That was wild. Who do I have next? I have the Dodgers next. I'm going to play that tomorrow because I want to take my time with them. I got the Dodgers next. Okay, let me go back. Okay. Statistics. I'm going to go to the standings first. I'm 13 over fucking Detroit. Shit, I pulled away from the Mariners too. Oh, for the Mariners. Oh, okay, that's the Yankees. That's the East. That's the National League East. Phillies got that. That's gonna be a tight race over there. No, that's the wild card. The American League East, the Yankees up by half game. Orioles still at the bottom. No shot. American League Central, I'm up by 13. American League West, the Mariners up by 9. Astros dead last. That's crazy, Brandon. Your squad at the bottom, Brandon. 10.5 games back. Wow. Tigers got the wild card. Blue Jays second. Rays third. Rays first. They 2.5. That's tight division too. Central. Cardinals up. They already tied with the Cubs. They tied. It's a tight division too. That's gonna. They got 4 guys, 4 teams still in there. It's gonna be a tight. 11. I got 62, so I'm gonna try to sweep them if I can. Look at all my pitches nice and ready. Okay, lead and Kendi is 349 in the season. Wow, please get him a hit. Wow. Home run, Kendi 35. Rizzo 28. That shit crazy. We balls. Both of them dudes don't even 90s. 86 and 84. That is crazy. Judge at 99, we got more homes in. Alvarez 93, we got more homes in. 88, got more homes in. We got 80, yeah, 86, got okay, he won RBI behind the leader. Baller. Man, Kenny's just fucking on another level. And it's crazy. He's on another level. He got 12. We got 11. We got 3 guys with 11. Okay, 11 wins. Saves. All right. Shutouts. Strikeouts. 148, 139. I got 3 guys with 100 Ks. Wow. This is crazy. Oh, sorry. 2 guys with that. 3. 5. He took the lead. I just played one of the greatest games ever. Man, I balled out. Hit a walk-off home run and everything. Shit was crazy. That game was crazy. Check the mailbox. Let me do the National League real fast. Never know, maybe this is one of the National League, man. We're gonna start with the first baseman for National League All Stars. Second baseman. Third baseman. Deal. Damn, Christian Yelich. So wow. TJ Freedom. O'Neal Cruz. Jackson Lowe. Tatis. Acuna. Tucker. Soto's a fucking 97. Look at this shit. That's wild. This nigga hit it on Sunny. 99. Wow. Fucking 90. Exactly. They probably actually probably got closer. Let me see. A closer. Dang, Brian Helsley got 32 saves. He not the closer. Wow, okay. He get the highest. All right, okay. Last one. No, you know what I'm saying? Damn, the money ain't passed yet. Shit. I was already in June. Yeah, something ain't right. I should be in June already. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? I just finished June. I just finished June. Why didn't I show me that? The game got an error in it. I just finished June. Watch this. They're going to clear the month. They're only showing May. They keep going back to April, they're not showing June. The game is glitching. Look at this. Look what it said at the top. It says May, right? I'm clicking because I just finished June. It should be showing fucking June. We just play the game, play the month of June. They go with the fucking glitches. I just finished June up. I played June. Just finished June. They stay away from me to play one game in July, I guess.